Wait, hold on. Can you be heard? Someone talk.
Hello.
What?
Okay, we're good. Everyone can be heard this time. We're not going to have an hour-long debate and conversation for no one to be heard this time. Oh my god. I still have that video on YouTube as well, by the way, and it's still one of my most embarrassing pieces of footage ever.
I'm glad you kept it.
I'm glad I did too, but you don't understand how for an hour I look psychotic. But anyway. Oh gosh, that's still probably one of my favorite but most embarrassing pieces of footage I have on the stream. Anyway, what is up, adventurers and travelers? My name is Daiquiri Magic, and today on Tavern Talk, I am joined by the lovely Kiramekibun and Silver the Survivor. Today, we've got some fun topics to talk about. For the appetizer round of Tavern Talk, I've actually got 3 questions to pose to my friends to see how they feel towards it. And the first question for the appetizer round is, when you guys have steak, what rarity of steak do you go for?
Rarity? I don't think I've ever heard it referred to that way. I prefer mine to be extra, extra rare. Can't, like, super exotic. Can't find it anywhere.
You know, the gold tier standard.
Gold tier standard, man.
How
I go no less than 9.
That's how we're starting today.
Let him lick. It's fine.
What you? What's the cook on your steak though? What?
So I prefer. Serious answer. I prefer myself a good medium rare.
Okay.
Got to be pink in the middle.
Yes, I'd say I'm pretty much the same. Medium rare. I
But-
don't like chewy steak.
Yeah. So apparently there is a way to get well done steak, but it's like still perfect. Like you still get that perfect juiciness and everything. I've never had it. Every time I get a well done steak, and I've only gotten it done a few times, it's always like, it's almost like eating sand. It's so gross.
Ew.
Yeah, it's bad. So funny story about that too. So we went to one of my dad's workers thing, and one of the menu items was pork chops with fries, right? So everyone was eating the fries, no one ate the pork chop. So my family and I decided to try the pork chop, and when I tell you I felt like I was eating a leather shoe, I felt like I was eating a leather shoe. We had to, I'm talking, drown this in ketchup. This pork chop was so chewy. The ketchup gave it some moisture.
God.
Yeah, so I learned a valuable lesson that day of don't ever order the pork chop. So the second question.
Always moisten your pork. Got it.
Always moisten the pork. Always moisten the pork. All right, second question, and it's a follow-up to the steak question, right? What is your side to steak? Like, what do you get for your side? Like 2 sides, 1 side, what do you get?
Big old pile of blue cheese.
I've never had that. Oh, that's on the list. Sorry.
Yeah, blue cheese and steak is such a good combo. Let's see. More steak, is that an answer? No.
Can I have my cow with a side of cow, please? Thank you.
Yes, I like a well-balanced meal. Have a cow on one side and a cow on the other.
I think if I'm gonna have anything next to my steak, it's gonna be fries. Fries or a salad, like a nice crunchy to go next to it.
Yep. I think. Oop, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, anytime I don't order fries on the side of something, I always regret it. I'm just like, this time I'll be healthy, and then I get it, and I'm just like, man, there should be
Then you just
fries
get me
here.
fries. So we can have 2 sides. We can have salad and fries. No one's gonna judge.
Yeah.
Both quiet. All right, let's go ahead and bring you guys up. I definitely like fries or frites because like those real skinny fries, like almost like a hash brown type thing. Those go really well with a steak, and then green beans with like bacon and potato, always good. Or a mac and cheese and like a green bean or some salad to go with that. That's always a good combination. Maybe asparagus too. You always got to have a crunch.
There has to be crunch.
There has to be a crunch. Definitely has to be a crunch.
That's the bones.
What are you, just a trash compactor?
Chasing down that cow like
Don't
full
judge me. They give you the bone with the steak. You might as well eat that too. Get the full, experience.
That's fair. That's fair. And then the final question for the appetizer round is, and this was actually supposed to be the first question, but I forgot my notebook. Appetizers. If you go out to eat, all right, perfect. If you go out to eat, what is your appetizer of choice?
Onion rings.
Jalapeno poppers.
All of the above. And my favorite, mozzarella sticks.
Oh, that one's also a good one. Honestly, if it's deep fried, it's good.
Deep fried is a good start.
For me, if it's cheesy, it's good. You know, like you gotta have the cheese.
So
love.
you're okay with a good side of cheesy broccoli?
Dude, I could screw up some cheesy broccoli. Okay, like normal steamed broccoli, I will eat, but it's not my favorite thing. The moment you put cheese on that, I'm talking like cheese it. That is that is the greatest thing ever. Is just to have some cheese. All right, so that was our appetizer round. Mozzarella sticks are S tier. They are S tier appetizer. All right.
Agreed. Seconded.
All right. So the main topic, or as I'm calling this, the main course of tonight's conversation, which I'm super stoked to talk about because I feel like all three of us would have a good dialogue on this one, and this is something that because I think with all of us being gamers and all of us having a very wide variety of gaming knowledge to us, I say wide for numerous amounts of reasons, but anyway. The topic is...
Yeah, yours is definitely wider than mine.
You get to choose one gaming world out of every game that you've ever played or every game that you've ever seen. You get to... you basically become the main character of that game. Your life becomes that art style. The world itself is at its a peaceful stance with only the generic mobs attacking if said game has mobs. And you take and like I said, you take on the main character form. What game would you choose? If you have multiple, justify why you have multiple.
Justify. Oh man.
So who wants to start that one?
I'm willing to go second.
Oh, I see how it is.
Dibs on last. Dibs on last.
I get last. Excuse you.
Let's see. No pressure, huh? Thanks, Silver.
You're welcome. I knew you wanted it. I didn't want to take the glory from you.
Ladies first.
Exactly.
You know what?
Best rule when I don't want to.
I'm going to say with Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Yes,
Why?
Because I can pretty much find as much food as I need. I can punch random strangers and not feel bad about it. And yeah, I can make my own place. There's no mortgages and shit like that to deal with. There's no bills, there's no money, no currency.
Not unless you're playing modded.
Base game only, otherwise it gets bullshit with Minecraft.
Yes, my favorite mod in Minecraft. Taxes and mortgage.
Real life
Financial
Minecraft.
responsibility.
Playing real life Minecraft. You know, hey, I forgot to pay my taxes. That's 5 years in the brink for you. You're going to be digging some coal out for a while there.
Man, that TNT is looking really good right now.
What you got, Silver?
Not gonna lie, I have been struggling with this question.
Really?
Yes, and the reason being is because every time I try and consider putting myself in that world, I'm just like, would that really be good for me? You know, because I'm not gonna lie, I like a good cushy life. I like a house. I like staying inside, watching movies, eating food that I like, you know? And I'm pretty sure most people are that way. And so anytime I'm just like, well, that's a game I really like. Oh, I love Skyrim. Man, can you imagine actually living in Skyrim, though? Like, they've got truck-sized spiders, you know, dog-sized rats. Everything's cold. It's medieval times. No Wi-Fi, no hot showers. Like...
Well, I mean, if you want a hot shower, you have to boil the water yourself. And it's not even a shower. You have to take a bath.
Hey, you know where I don't have to boil my water to get a hot shower? My house. So I was like, yeah, I love Skyrim. It's super fun, but I'd rather play it than live in it. And, you know, I also considered Minecraft, but then I'm like, I'd get so lonely, man. You know, unless you're playing co-op, it's like, yeah, but all they say is, That's not really much conversation, you know.
You can enslave the villagers to make them be your friends, or just put them in the coal mines.
We don't talk about her.
Yeah, and that still doesn't quite fix the loneliness problem. Yeah, now they're a slave, but now they're, you know, I just hear, but muffled, you know, behind bars and in mines, you know, it's just like
doggos and all that kind of thing, like doggos, cats, horses. You can have pets.
You still miss out on that human interaction, though.
Right? Yeah, like, are they even human? They look more like squid than human.
That's fair.
But for me, I guess if I had to, it's like, you know, gun to my head, You're going somewhere else, buddy. Truck-kun has hit me, and I'm getting isekai'd away. I don't know. I liked the answer that's in chat. It said Pokemon because that world, as far as like, it's got all the modern luxuries, but you also get super powerful pets.
And you have to think Pokemon does expand on itself. Like the Pokemon world in itself isn't just solid to one game; it's all of the games. So Pokemon is a very vast world to go into,
and very similar to the world that we have. Like most of the maps are like pretty close to existing countries. I guess.
Traveling.
Yeah. I also considered Cyberpunk in a way, just because I really. I'm so sorry, you cut out. What was that?
It might be best that it cut out.
Oh, okay.
What did you? No, you got to repeat what you said there.
I said, is it Cyberpunk because you can do the pee size?
Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my god!
Actually, 100% top of the list. That's why. Yep. I really want to become an elephant. Thank you very much.
Oh god!
You said we couldn't swear. You didn't say anything else.
Oh god!
No, I just really love technology, and I think futuristic worlds are super cool and interesting. So I don't know. If I were to live in a world, that one's definitely not like my first go-to, but it was like, hey, if there's time, send me to the Cyberpunk to try it out for a little bit.
Would you get the augmentations?
Oh, heck yes.
Without hesitation. Oh, hell yes.
I will become more machine than man.
Give me those.
No. Yes. I'll just have magnets sticking to me because I'll be made of so much metal.
I see that with you. I don't know why, but like I can see that. Oh man, that's gonna be a hard follow up. I definitely think I would. I was thinking Raft for a long time because think about that for a second. Like though starting off in Raft, it was a big struggle and everything. Raft actually wasn't that bad of a game, especially once you got the barricades built and you didn't have to deal with the shark as often, as we like to call him, Bruce. We didn't have to deal with Bruce all that often once we got the ship barricaded. The only problem with saying Raft is that their building mechanic in that game was horrible. I can't wrap my head around the building mechanic, having all those supports. Like, don't get me wrong, it followed physics. Okay, great. Those physics suck. Just having pole after pole after pole everywhere, it just didn't make sense. Like, you couldn't have just a central support to support the entire thing. No, you have to have all these things. It just kind of screwed me up. But one game, and I find myself going back to this game all the time to play it, and I actually think because it's a really relaxing game, and if you think about it, the main character lived a relaxing life, but he had to go portal to portal to take care of mobs. But if all of the worlds were at a peaceful time, I actually don't think it would be that bad. I can see myself going into Spyro's world.
Okay.
Because first off, I get to turn into a dragon. I get a dragonfly that follows me, and he's my best friend. I get to talk amongst the other elder dragons, and then expanding on Spyro's games, because he has 9, considering the 4 Game Boy games. Actually, I think it's 3 Game Boy games, and then like a bunch of PS2, PS1, and the remasters. He actually has a very beautiful world to live in, so I could see myself there. The one that I kind of thought about too, and this kind of came up in conversation with us before, but Forest or the Sons of the Forest wasn't a bad option either, because survival-based games, though they get lonely, Sons of the Forest actually would be a good option, because even though your counterpart is kind of disabled, you still have a human interaction to have with that. The only problem is you got like clans of mutants trying to kill you.
I was gonna say, isn't there like pretty crazy mobs you have to fight, and you're trying to also be in a survival situation?
Yep.
You don't exactly have it.
Universe.
The only other thing that could possibly stick out to me, or there's actually I lied, there's 2, and I think some people are going to disagree with me on this one. The 2 other ones that really stick out to me would be Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, because at peaceful, and again, I made sure to make this note, at peaceful times, all he'd be killing is Bokoblins, Lysels, and Moblins, but those respawn with the Blood Moon, so once you kill...
She thought that was great.
I don't know. I don't know why, but a whale is on her screen right now. I'm very scared for why there's a whale on her screen right now. It's actually horrifying.
Oh, there you go. True place you would want to live. Subnautica. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
no,
God,
no,
that's
no. That's a hard no.
Nope.
That was the scariest thing ever. But Professor Oakenstein, oh my gosh. No, I think Tears of the Kingdom, once he kills all the enemies and then he goes back to a peaceful time, you have to think Link lived a very peaceful life, just hunting, training, and going around doing side quests and mining. Like, so Link lived a very beautiful life. I can't think of the other one now. Oh, what was I had a really good second one, but I can't think of it now.
All right, important question though. Coming to Breath of the Wild, access to hot showers?
They're
Easy and readily available?
There
Yes?
are, with the ability to teleport in that game, and if you follow the Tears of the Kingdom pathways too, he can get to a hot spring at any point in time because there are multiple hot springs throughout Hyrule.
All right.
So hot
Sounds pretty
showers,
good.
no. Hot baths without having to prep the water, yes.
Any
But who
truck-sized
cleans the hot
spiders?
springs?
There weren't no big spiders.
I don't know, the Guardians are kind of like spiders.
But again, the Guardians were corrupted by the Calamity, so at a peaceful time, the Guardians are on your side.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
I'm
okay with the spiders are on my side.
You can teleport to those hot springs all you like, though. But who's cleaning the hot springs out? Because you can get like gross stuff from them too. So
Well,
you might
I mean,
have a few
again-
months of having a nice hot shower, and then it goes murky and gross.
So I think the rule with the hot springs there would be go clean yourself up first before actually accessing the hot spring. So jump in the water, clean yourself up.
Wait till a hot spring and somebody's got their pants in there. Ew.
That's when you just kill a Goron real quick and be like, get out. No hot spring for you.
Just casually kill a Goron.
Just
Yeah.
casually kill a Goron. Because
You have muddied my hot springs. You must die.
yo, if you go to the hot spring in the ice and the Gorons are there, they're just putting mud in there. Yeah, you just kill a Goron real fast. I mean, you got plenty of weapons that can do it. I mean, it's great.
This is the one joy I have in this world.
Actually,
I will not muddy it.
okay, I remember the second one now. Mario's World. Now, after seeing the movie, I don't know if we can take the movie too much into effect with this, but if you look at the games and everything, they're actually very futuristic, and you can do just about anything with Mario because of Mario Maker. So at any point in Mario's universe, you could have a hot shower, technically. If
My
we're
level is
basing
just
this
hot
solely
shower.
on hot showers.
Man.
Is that how we're gonna rate universes?
I'm
in
really-
future is by the hot shower?
I mean, I
Yep,
guess.
yep. Hey,
I mean, Raft had a hot shower technically, and a hot bath.
you really underestimate the power of a hot shower until you have no access to it.
Yeah.
You can shoot magic out of your fingertips, but if you have no access to hot shower, morale will drop fast.
Oh my gosh. So, all right. So those are the worlds we want to live in, though. So now the question becomes, what worlds wouldn't we want to live in? I can answer
probably
that.
anything with Doom.
What, you don't want to go fight zombies and the creatures of hell every day and night?
Well, if I was in fact the Doom guy, maybe that might be what I want to do. But as a mortal man with very little power armor, I might just consider something
Remember,
else.
you take. I love Doom, but I would never go there. Or Resident Evil. Resident Evil's another good one. How about this though? Dead by Daylight.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
fuck
that's
no.
just hell, man.
That's
You're-
that's literally purgatory. That's not even hell. That's purgatory.
Get stabbed multiple times, then you do it again and again and again. Sometimes you make it, and sometimes you don't. And you see your friends die, and everyone's just dying everywhere. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yep. And no hot showers.
No hot shower. No, they have the game. There's showers in there. They're hot.
Hot
They're just not the
showers
hot you
doesn't
want.
count.
Oh, Call of Duty would be another good one.
Oh, Duty Zombie Worlds. Yeah, that's also another version of hell right there.
Literally any other Zelda game besides Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, though I would never want to live in them.
What? Ocarina of Time's pretty nice. I mean, Majora's Mask isn't bad either, except for the fact that you're constantly gonna get possibly crushed by a moon.
Literally any horror game. How about that? Like Amnesia.
See, my one would be Sims
Amnesia's
4.
bad.
I would not want to live in Sims 4 because somebody else is controlling my life all the time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
look at the oven sideways. The house sets on fire. There's it does have hot showers though. It does have showers, but No. Mm-mm.
You have to think
mean,
though
you
that
also-
you have to think that we like if you're going at it from that standpoint, all of these games are technically controlled by a player. We're talking about like if we
Yeah, but
took control
the
of the
player
game.
controlling a player, though. You'd be inside the game being controlled by somebody else, like some omnipotent being telling you like who you can be with, who you can do anything with, what job.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah, that
if
is
you're
good.
gonna live in a trash can, they will make you live in a trash can because they say so.
You know,
Yep.
I actually want to go on to the Call of Duty Zombies one real fast. I think I could actually be okay with that one to an extent. And hear me out on this. Hear me out. Give me a chance. So in Call of Duty Cold War, when you did Outbreak, right? The world technically itself still worked. So like nothing in the world was technically broken. You just had to deal with zombies all the freaking time. Don't get me wrong, zombies are horrifying. But in Outbreak, if you did manage to clear the zombies out of the world, you technically didn't have to go on. You could just live in a very bland world.
I guess it depends on what
Wow.
map you get.
That is true. It all depends. There were a few maps in Outbreak though that were pretty awesome to just play, and then once you cleared it, I mean, it was easy sailing from there. As long as it wasn't Asylum, I was actually pretty happy on some of those maps. That or the research station. So I could see, I could see myself in a Call of Duty Zombies world, but that also means I'd have to be a good shot, and I am not.
That is a hilarious mentality. It's like you see a zombie infested city, and you're like, it's just a bit of a fixer upper. We just need to corral some of the zombies over here, shoot some over there. It's a nice place. Got a good view, hot showers. Like, what more?
Speaking of fixer upper, if you want a game that would be kind of cool to live in and it has hot showers and access to basic utilities, how about House Flipper?
House Flipper, yeah, but you gotta make the shower, man.
Is IKEA a problem?
Yeah, but you have to think like you can expand and make the house the way you want, and like all you have to do is like just tap your finger. Next thing you know, a wall is painted. I wouldn't mind that.
I'd like that as a life
Okay,
hack.
yeah, that's a good point.
I'm about to say, remember, you take on that game's physics.
Does that also apply for The Sims? Like you can literally make a mansion while time is frozen.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah,
I
but
guess if
how do
you-
you put the cheats in? Because you can't put the cheats in being a character in the game. Only the player can actually put the cheats in for money as well.
You got to start praying real hard.
Pretty hard.
You
Just
gotta
stare
find-
at the
Simlish.
screen.
You gotta find that command console, man. Like you gotta find the command blocks and all that. Yo, imagine like if you were in vanilla Minecraft, you get so bored and you're like, all right, that's it. I'm making friends, and you like somehow sourced a command block or a couple, and you're like, I'm making code for friends. I'm making code for this. Oh my gosh, code for everything. And next thing you know, you have a wither.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
well. I'm not sure why I'd want that.
Dude, there are sadists in this world who just want to fight like 10 withers at once.
I mean, you want to go into a zombie infested city and clean it up. Like...
You're not wrong. It'd be kind of fun if I could have that, if I could take on their abilities in that game, which I mean, that's what the whole topic is taking on those abilities. If I could have the accuracy of Call of Duty in my real life, I would be freaking gold right now.
Oakenstein brings up a good point. I don't have the stamina or cardio for zombies. Of course, it depends on which zombies they're working with. If they're just like, shambling zombies, like, you don't really need that much cardio to get away from them. You just got to be aware of where you're walking.
No, the zombies in Black and Cold War, they run.
All right.
Oh my gosh, I can just imagine taking stamina up and Deadshot Daiquiri. Next thing you know, I'm not even looking, just popping headshots the entire time.
I mean, going back to the idea of Breath of the Wild, if we're dealing with stamina, Link doesn't have very much stamina at the beginning of the game. Like, you only run so far, and then you're kind of winded.
You're not wrong. Link does have some, and even as you progress through the game, he still doesn't have the greatest stamina. That's kind of why I like with like Tears of the Kingdom giving him access to that. Romero Zombos are 28 days. Oh, okay. I don't know those games. Romero Zombos or 28 Days Later Zombos.
I'm not very familiar with those.
I think he means universe, like movie universe ones.
Yeah.
Movies. Oh, okay. I've not seen either of those movies.
I think one of them is the Dawn of the Dead
Haven't seen it.
style. Oh, I am going to mentally boot you. Fix this.
Oh, I can make a lot of my veteran friends and my active duty friends mad by telling them I've barely seen a lot of these war movies that everyone's seen. I actually made almost everyone in my career or in my shop mad because I haven't seen Top Gun yet.
I have not seen that either, so I can't say anything.
Either have I.
It just doesn't appeal. It just doesn't really flick any ball. Like, no.
Yeah.
So, but no, if you look at Link, like I like that they automated what Link could do in Tears of the Kingdom, but even so, like it still doesn't make up for the fact that his stamina is garbo. Like no matter what, and you can't get infinite stamina with him. It's just butt to kind of run around with him. And like if you had to take on that characteristic, yikes.
No.
So the last thing, and this one's going to be a harder question, so I don't know if we'll be able to answer it this time. And if we can't, we'll move on from it. Say from from your favorite video game, what item would you take from your favorite video game?
Does it have to be from a favorite video game or just
any video? How about any video game? We'll do any video game.
Going last. No.
Silver's going first.
The consequences of my actions. All right. This one actually isn't too difficult for me because I think this would just be like if we're not even thinking in world anymore, just like in everyday life, one of the best things you could probably have is a portal gun.
God damn it!
but hold on, is it really the best thing you could have? Because you have to remember that the portal gun only works on those specific material.
That is a good point. I would need to acquire a lot of moon dust.
Yeah. Go basically just go nuke the moon real quick.
It was still a good idea, though.
It was a good idea, but
how much do I have to pay Elon Musk to go and get some moon dust for me? Okay, so if we're going off of restrictions, yeah, that one's not so great.
The 0-point energy field manipulator from Half-Life 2, that's not a bad one, but I still feel like that one's kind of restricting.
How often would I need to lift stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if it can grab from a distance, that could be kind of handy, you know? Oh, I left my grilled cheese sandwich over on the counter. That's okay, just pull out my gun. No, I see her, cool.
There have been many times I wished that I had to lift something though. Instead, what do you have to lift that is that heavy that you need that?
Okay, I do have a piano in my house. There's been some times where I wish I could have lifted that a little better, yeah.
So hear me out. How about the TARDIS?
Okay,
that could count.
Don't forget, the TARDIS has been featured in a few video games, including a Doctor Who video game and in the Lego Universe game.
No, I'm furious because that is such a good answer. And I'm trying to see if there's any downside to having a device that could take you anywhere and when in all of existence.
Anywhere, anytime, all of the time. And it can create, if I'm not mistaken, it can create just about anything within its walls. I think I might be wrong.
No, that's pretty much the everything button right there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need to go to Walmart. Take the TARDIS. Yeah, late to work. Why do you even have a job, man? Just go to someplace with a lot of money and just gather it yourself.
It'll translate all languages within range too. I mean, still though, the 0-point lift or energy field manipulator or TARDIS.
I'm pretty sure a TARDIS could probably even generate something for you that you could lift.
Hey, there's this comet that I want to go see. Hop in the TARDIS.
Yeah, you could just watch it. You could get front row seat to a comet shooting by. And like going back to the late to work thing, heck, you just go back in time.
Yeah.
You can go back to sleep.
Don't worry about oxygen or nothing.
Nope. Because it can create its own field. That way you can have your own oxygen field that way.
If I got the portal gun and you got the TARDIS, we could pair up and get moon dust.
We could. We could go get a lot of moon dust from a dying universe too.
Yep,
Sounds
they don't
like
need that moon dust anymore. That's the strat.
All right.
Oh man.
I
mean, hey, if the console in The Sims counts as an item,
dude, for real though, like I was actually thinking about that. Think of Gary's mod for a second. What if you could get the gun that creates anything and everything all of the time, just like the TARDIS, but you have a gun. It's all in a gun.
Can the TARDIS become a gun too if it wanted to?
The TARDIS can become anything. Let's be real.
TARDIS.
Right?
I literally think the TARDIS is the only answer for that answer.
It's literally everything all of the time, whatever you want.
Inside a box, it really is handy as hell.
It literally could be a box. You could just have like a little cardboard box. You just jump in it and then boom, TARDIS.
Now, question for you. Now, if we go back, staying with the TARDIS for just a moment, would you keep it the police box that it is, or would you change it to something else?
I'd change it.
What would you change it
absolutely
to?
change it.
I'd change it to more common apparel, which is like, do you know the what do you call the boxes that go on the back of boats? What are they called? Like the storage holder thingies.
Oh, Connexes?
Yeah, one of those.
I just turned it
They
into a
just
hot
get-
shower.
They get dumped. They get dumped everywhere, and nobody questions them.
Oh, that's a good point.
Could
But
you
you also want to make sure you don't lose it.
could you imagine like a hot shower out of nowhere? Like you just see a
In the
hot
middle of
shower
the
just
street.
spawn. Next thing you know, you just see Silver walk out of it. And it's like, but that's a hot shower. It's like, is it a hot shower? It just looks like a hot shower.
And it's definitely
Wait.
bigger on the inside.
Wait, if we look inside the shower, does it look like it's running, or does it not look like it's running?
No, it would
On
be
the
steaming
outside.
the entire time because it's a hot shower.
Oh, that'd be even creepier. Just handprints as he opens the door. Oh.
Oh, no.
That became a level of no.
Well, you could also have it where it's like when it's running, it's got the water streaming. You know.
Oh
stuff
my
like that.
God.
If it's not a noose, it's fine. It's just it's just a random shower in the middle of the street. Nobody will question it. But turn it on. It's just
like running water.
Oh my
End up
god.
find like paranormal investigators hunting this random shower down that just runs on its own.
it's
Oh.
becoming an
Middle
SCP.
That's another world I
Road
would never want to
shower.
live in. I would never want to live in a world with SCPs.
You already do, man.
I know,
Already
but
do.
that's the worst part.
That's why you want to leave it.
I saw a clip where a girl put on a mask, and like the moment you put on the mask, it like sucked your soul out and it took control of you. I was like, why? You know what that mask does. Why would you put that mask on? Now, if she like became possessed or overwhelmed by the power of the mask, maybe that's one thing, and maybe I need to go back and rewatch that clip. But I feel like she was under her own free will, and she was like, I just want to know what this mask does. But there's signs that say don't do it.
Curiosity, isn't it? Curiosity gets so many people these days.
I feel like there's an
Devil's
adage for
advocate
that.
here. Little of a devil's advocate. What if it looks really cool?
Oh my god.
I bought this from Wish for $1.50. I'm going to wear it.
Yeah,
It
there
looks
you go.
like the
Cheap,
TARDIS.
and it looks cool. It looks like the TARDIS. I'm just gonna have the mask. It just looks like what a police phone box.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's a mask. It's got eye holes and it looks like the TARDIS. I'm putting this on real quick.
Oh,
You fell for the
here's work
classic
sound.
TARDIS, fake TARDIS. Crap.
For Kira, it would just look like her VTuber, so she would just put it on. That way, she
Oh,
could
no.
become her VTuber.
Oh, great. I'd be like 4'3". I'd be ruined.
4'3", my ass, girl. You know how tall you are. You are 1'2". Don't even. Don't lie to the audience. Tell them your true height.
We
1
measured
foot
it
2
in world.
inches.
I was like, I was over 4 foot. That counts.
Not anymore.
God damn.
This has spiraled so bad, and I love it. Oh man. Final question before we go into last call, because it is again time for our last call. Mythical creature. You get to become whatever mythical creature of your choosing. What are you becoming?
Wait, is this like a turn off, turn on kind of thing, or a
Yes,
permanent?
turn off, turn on. Like you can flux, or
Well,
you
like
can
Littlefinger.
transform. Yeah, you can transform.
All right,
into-
cool.
I'm just thinking. I think I have to go with dragon.
Dibs on last.
Kira's gonna be a dwarf just because it matches her height.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. There's a word I want to use right now and I can't because I'm on my best manners, Zachary.
What you got?
I can't. My brain just went blue screen.
Jesus.
All right, fine. I'll take it back. Let's see here. I think it would be something that can fly, for sure, because flying is so useful.
Yes.
Not to sound weird, but maybe a Pegasus, just because you'd be able to not only fly but take a friend with you,
Okay, that's pretty neat.
and it's not too big that you have to, like
That's what she said.
choose your landing. Oh, come on. We're past the cyberpunk moment.
That was perfect, whether you think it was or not.
But yeah, you'd be able to choose your landing sites a little bit better. You could probably even land on a rooftop if you needed to. Yeah. Seems handy.
Oh man, see, you saying the Pegasus makes me think of the hippogriff from Harry Potter.
Mm.
Or the I forgot what they were called. What was the dead horse? The dead flying
A
horse.
dead horse? What?
Oh, you're talking about the Thestrals.
Yes, the Thestrals. Yes, they were zombie horses. They were dead. You could
And certain people couldn't see them, could they?
like you couldn't see them until you had seen death yourself.
Oh, ouch.
All I had to do was look in the mirror.
Oh, really?
Wow, I just got that. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just got that now. I feel so stupid. I hate you for that, and I want you to know this. I hate you so much for what you just said.
It's a good thing. It's an achievement. Put that feather in my cap. Zachary hates me now.
It's just a dead feather in your cap. Just another freaking bristle at that
no.
point.
I think if I had to pick one, it's probably going to be something like a phoenix, because if I'm tired of situations, I can just burn out. I can embrace the burnout and come
That's
back
such
later.
a good answer.
That is a really good answer. I love that answer. I love that. See, dragons are
Really
cool,
bad
but
day
phoenixes are
since-
cooler.
Man, and I'm just a
Can't
lame
find her,
Pegasus.
why?
All right.
I've been that tired of things recently. They've been calling me ashtray.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but I could see you literally. You're like so burned out. You're just like, you know what? Where's a waterfall? And you're just gonna fly into a waterfall. Jeez.
My truth is thoughts would not be so bad if I was a phoenix.
I don't think you should be saying. Do we need to call somebody for you? Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm gonna have some water.
Oh my gosh, that is probably my favorite answer of the night right there. Damn, that's dark but great at the same time.
Hey, it's the ultimate Uno reverse.
I really want you to look at chat right now, Kira.
Huh?
A Nubian Jackal has posted probably the best answer to what you just said. Oh my gosh, yeah, all right. So for last call, so for how last call is gonna work is last call can either be a yes or no. It can be yes, this is my opinion on this, or I hate you all for this and sign off. But the way so last call last call question of the night: pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
All right, I've prepared my 40-minute essay for this.
I wrote my doctorate on this.
I am in defense of pineapple on pizza. Yes, that is right. I do not mind it. In fact, it's kind of a nice break from the usual. But I can totally understand people not liking it. But I'm kind of one of those do what you like. It's pizza. This is supposed to be a happy time. If you want pineapple on your pizza, you eat pineapple on your pizza. If you don't want pineapple on your pizza, you don't get that pineapple. We can all live in harmony. It can be done.
Kira, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. I definitely think pineapple can go on pizza. I think that whole like conversation that people have with pineapple on pizza, I think people forget that everyone has a different taste for different things on pizza. Like some people like anchovies, some people don't like anchovies. See, exactly. That's like the greatest thing. It's like,
you want to lick a block of salt, have an anchovy.
this sounds ouchy, a whole pineapple on a pizza. Yeah, I would love to have a spiky cactus like fruit on my pizza. But no, I
won't knock it until I try it.
I actually wouldn't mind trying like a cactus fruit pizza. That sounds kind of interesting to try. But I will say, and this is probably going to get me so shamed, and I really don't care. I've had a pepperoni, ham, and pineapple pizza, and that was a game changer. I think the sweet definitely.
They call that Hawaiian.
No, Hawaiian is just ham and pineapple. Also, do you know where Hawaiian pizza originated?
No.
Canada.
I was gonna guess Hawaii.
Canada.
The pizza's been lies these whole time.
Yes, it's Canadian pizza. It's Canadian pizza. Canadian. That's what we're calling it now, Canadian pizza. But no,
Canadian pizza.
it originated in Canada. But but yeah, so the pepperoni, ham, and pineapple pizza. That was actually a really good pizza. You know what isn't a good pizza? A pineapple pizza. I've had a pineapple pizza when I was in Qatar. That was horrible. I forgot they don't eat pork in Qatar. So they had a Hawaiian pizza out. The Hawaiian pizza for them is cheese and pineapple. That was it.
Oh no.
So when I ate this, I was like, this is extremely sweet. Why is this so sweet? I'm like, I just kept eating it and eating it. I had like 3 slices of it. I'm like, it's good, but it's so sweet. And I finally looked down, like, this is just pineapple. Where's the ham?
No. Where's the ham? I can't believe I got 3 slices in and didn't have any ham.
So what is so?
It took him 3 slices to realize there was no meat on that pizza.
He was really hungry.
I was really hungry that night. You don't understand. Being on a bus for 12.5 hours, yes, you get hungry. What is your favorite type of pizza?
Oh,
Meat feast.
Meat feast.
Supreme.
Oh, you're a horrible
Stuffed
person.
I know, and I love it.
Supreme is just so good. I hate the olives and the peppers on that.
It's just so many good textures all wrapped up in one. And you feel a little bit better about yourself because you're eating some vegetables, you know. Hey,
I'm eating a salad on a pizza right now.
For my 2-steak dinner, I have a side of Supreme to really balance things out.
Oh no, there's where the veggies come from.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
exactly.
Definitely got to go with like either a meat lovers or an extreme cheese with ham.
Minotaur's answer is good. Buffalo chicken.
Yo,
Yes.
buffalo chicken. I can go with that.
Cheese pizza with buffalo sauce as the base is actually pretty good.
A
I can
white
totally
sauce
see that.
pizza with extra cheese, chicken, and buffalo sauce. Fire.
No.
Yep, I also can see that. Yep.
You know what else?
Okay.
Speaking of white sauce and all that, buffalo chicken Alfredo, probably one of the greatest things that I've ever cooked in my life. My favorite thing. Anyway.
Oh, wait, sorry. It's just really quick.
Okay.
You brought up something, and I was just like, all right. So, talking about interesting toppings on pizza, I was in Paris once, and we got pizza from Paris, and they have a fried egg pizza, and it was super good.
Yep.
That is all. Thank you.
All right. Well, with that, that is going to conclude tonight's Tavern Talk. If you guys have topics that you would love to see, or if you would like, what do we got? I have been tempted to make a pizza with my hot. Oh no, stop it! You're banned. Banned. Get him out.
Do it.
No, do it.
Do it. Do it.
No, you don't
Do it.
understand. This man eats sauces with like Carolina Reapers and ghost peppers. He has no spice. This man likes his spice. But anyway, if you have topics you'd like to see us discuss on this channel, let us know in the Discord. If you guys would like to join me one day for a Tavern Talk of some of your own topics, let me know and we can coordinate something together. But above all, guys, make sure you like the video if you're enjoying this on YouTube. Comment for what you want to see us do next. And above all, subscribe and join the Tavern today. But remember, you never know what will get talked about next. So watch your back. I'm Daiquiri Magic. This was Kiramekibun. Check her out on Twitch. She's got some amazing content herself. And this was Silver. You'll see him a lot more on the channel because he and I are making a lot of great content together. Hope to see you guys all later. Love you guys. Have a great night. Make sure you tip your bartenders. Good night.